We have an exciting journey into the history, design, and jaw-dropping value of one of the most iconic coins in American history, the United States 1-cent coin from 1975. This might look like just another penny to most, but hold on tight, because by the end of this video, you'll see why some versions of this humble 1975 penny have skyrocketed to legendary value. Yes, we're talking about a potential worth of $1-800-000. The Lincoln penny has an incredible story all its own. Originally designed by Victor D. Brenner, it was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Brenner's image of Lincoln was the first time an actual person appeared on U.S. currency. Fast forward to 1975, and the Lincoln penny was still in circulation with Brenner's enduring design, but some of these 1975 coins have made history for an unexpected reason. In 1975, Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each marked by a unique mint mark. If you take a look at your penny, you might see a small D or S near the date, representing the Denver and San Francisco mints, respectively. However, if there's no mark at all, it was minted in Philadelphia. Now, you may be wondering, why would a penny from 1975 be worth more than a single cent? After all, millions of pennies were produced in that year. The answer lies in a unique mix of historical context, minting variations, and the elusive search for rarity. Typically, pennies gain significant value due to errors, rare materials, or unique strikes that occurred during production. In 1975, a few select Lincoln pennies were minted with highly desirable traits, some of which have collectors lining up to pay thousands, even millions of dollars. So, what sets apart a 1975 penny that could be worth a fortune from one you might have in your pocket right now? Here's what you should look for: coins that have minting errors like double strikes, off-centering, or other anomalies can instantly shoot up in value. For example, a 1975 penny with a double die error could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars due to its rarity. A penny's condition is crucial in determining its worth. Collectors seek coins that are in mint state condition. These are coins that are nearly flawless, showing minimal signs of wear or handling. A 1975 penny graded as MS-65, mint state, or above is a top-tier collector's item. Believe it or not, some 1975 pennies were accidentally struck on planchets intended for other coins, which could mean they're made of unusual metal alloys. This wrong planchet error can add astronomical value to your coin if verified. Let's check out some real-world examples of what collectors have paid for these rare 1975 pennies with extraordinary traits. Recently, a mint state 1975 penny with a double die error sold for over $10,000 at auction. Imagine finding something like that just sitting in a drawer. Now, if you're new to coin collecting, grading might sound a bit overwhelming. But don't worry, here's a quick breakdown. The main grades for coins range from poor, P1, to perfect uncirculated, MS-70. The closer a coin gets to MS-70, the higher the value. Most everyday pennies will fall in lower grades, but if you have a 1975 penny that's in remarkable shape, it could easily be worth getting professionally graded. Having that official grade on a certified coin could mean the difference between a few cents and thousands of dollars. So, how can you spot a 1975 penny with a higher than average value? Here are a few insider tips. Look carefully for any errors or double images, especially around the date and Lincoln's features. Even minor double strikes can add up. Scratches, nicks, and discoloration can lower the coin's value. Look for coins with a glossy, reflective surface, indicating minimal wear. Mint marks often add historical interest. A 1975 penny with an S mint mark in pristine condition might just surprise you in value. Alright, so now we get to the big question: can a 1975 penny really reach the $1 million mark? Believe it or not, the answer is yes. In rare cases, a coin with the right combination of errors, rarity, and flawless condition can command staggering prices at auction. A mint state 1975 penny with extraordinary errors, pristine condition, and collector interest might just hit an incredible value. So, here's the kicker: one of these rare and highly sought-after 1975 pennies could be worth as much as $1-800-000. That's right. $1,800,000. Imagine the life-changing moment of discovering one of these coins among your collection. Thanks for joining us on this exciting treasure hunt. If you have any old pennies at home, especially from 1975, make sure to check them for errors, mint marks, and condition. Who knows, you might just be holding a piece of history worth $1-800-000. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin stories and tips on turning pocket change into treasure. Happy hunting! Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered, could this be worth more than just a single cent? Today, we're diving into the story of a humble coin that might just surprise you with its hidden value, the 1-cent coin from 1974. It's not just an ordinary penny, it's a piece of American history with a tale that could lead you to an extraordinary fortune. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're zooming in on the 1974 1-cent coin, a coin that's far more than it seems. Why? Because certain versions of this little piece of metal carry a value that's skyrocketed over time. Now, let's dig into what makes this penny so special and how it could be worth a lot more than a mere cent. The 1-cent coin from 1974 features the classic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the Lincoln Memorial on the back, a design that had been in circulation since 1959. But here's where things get interesting. In the 1970s, the US Mint was dealing with the rising costs of copper, a key material for pennies. This rising cost led them to explore alternative metals, and in 1974, they experimented with aluminum. That's right. A handful of these 1-cent coins were minted in aluminum, light, shiny, and absolutely unique. But the US Mint decided not to release them to the public, making aluminum pennies incredibly rare and valuable. However, even the traditional copper 1-cent coins from this year have a fascinating story. The copper pennies produced in 1974 were minted in large numbers across 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint added a tiny P, D, or S mark to the coin, signifying its origin. And here's where it gets intriguing: different mints produced pennies with slight variations, and collectors prize these differences. So if you have a 1974 penny with a mint mark, hold on to it. But that's not all. These 1974 pennies, whether copper or rare aluminum, can have subtle errors, like doubling or misstrikes, which can skyrocket their value. For example, a coin with doubling, where letters or numbers are slightly duplicated due to a minting error, is incredibly sought after by collectors. A small flaw to the untrained, but to collectors, it's a jackpot. Now, let's talk about identifying if your 1974 penny could be worth something special. Start by examining the coin's condition. Coins in pristine condition, or what collectors call mint state, are valued much higher than worn coins. Use a magnifying glass and look closely for any doubling in the text, or any minting errors like cracks or bubbles in the metal. Next, check for the mint mark. Remember, pennies from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while Denver's have a D, and San Francisco's have an S. If your penny is in excellent condition and has a rare error or a unique variation, you could be sitting on a treasure. So, what's the actual value of these 1974 pennies today? Well, this is where it gets exciting. While most 1974 pennies might be worth a few cents to a few dollars, there are certain ones with unique characteristics, like rare errors or exceptional mint states, that have fetched thousands. Yes, thousands of dollars. In recent years, collectors and coin enthusiasts have paid impressive sums for well-preserved 1974 pennies, particularly those with errors. And if you happen to have a rare aluminum penny from 1974, you could be looking at a truly mind-blowing figure. Over time, these 1974 pennies, especially those with unique errors or in mint condition, have broken records at auctions. Rare examples have been sold for thousands, and in certain cases, the amount has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. And now, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. If you're lucky enough to have a one-of-a-kind, high-grade 1974 penny with an error, or even better, one of those elusive aluminum pennies, you could potentially be looking at, yes, you heard it right, $1,900,000. That's the potential value of a rare, perfectly preserved, and high-grade 1974 United States 1-cent coin in today's collector's market. Who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth such a fortune? Now that you know the true value hiding in plain sight, it's time to check your coin collection. Who knows? You might just have a piece of history worth nearly $2 million sitting right under your nose. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more fascinating coin stories, and let us know in the comments if you found any rare treasures of your own. This script is crafted to keep viewers engaged with a dramatic build-up and an enticing historical backdrop, leading to the grand reveal of the potential value in words, $1,900,000. Did you know that one of the most common coins in America could actually be worth a fortune? Yes, that's right. Today, we're diving deep into the history, design, and hidden value of the United States 1977 Lincoln penny. Stick around until the end to find out why this little coin has the power to make you a millionaire. Let's rewind a bit and step back to 1977. It was the disco era. Star Wars had just captivated audiences around the world, and while people were busy dancing and watching movies, something very interesting was happening with the humble penny in circulation. In fact, the United States Mint in Philadelphia produced over 4.4 billion pennies that year, but only a few of these would end up as treasures that collectors still seek today. So, what makes this 1977 penny stand out? Let's start with its design. Like most Lincoln cents, it features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front, side, a classic image that's been iconic since Victor David Brenner introduced it in 1909. On the reverse side, it proudly showcases the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity and strength. A simple design, yet powerful, and one that's held its appeal through the years. In 1977, the Mint produced 3 variations of the Lincoln cent, one in Philadelphia, one in Denver with the famous D mint mark, and one in San Francisco specifically for collectors, which carries an S mint mark. Each variation has unique characteristics, but here's where things get interesting. While billions of these pennies were produced, only a few are worth more than just 1 cent. The real magic lies in what collectors call error coins. Error coins? Yes. Believe it or not, small minting mistakes can make all the difference. Some 1977 pennies were struck with errors, like doubling on letters or numbers, or other minor misalignments, making these error coins rare collectibles. When these errors are coupled with pristine condition, what collectors call mint state, the value skyrockets. Want to know if your 1977 penny has the potential to be a hidden gem? Here's what you need to look for. Start by examining the date. Look closely to see if there's any doubling, especially around the numbers. Another key detail: the letters in Liberty or In God We Trust. If you see any doubling on these, you might be in possession of a rare error coin. Next, pay attention to the condition of the coin. Coins that look as fresh as they did when they left the mint are called MS, or mint state, and they're highly sought after. But finding a penny with errors or in good condition is just the beginning. To get the true value, you'll need it graded. This is where organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, come in. They assess the coin's quality based on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect, flawless condition. Even pennies graded in the mid-60s can be worth a lot to collectors, but getting a 1977 penny in top condition is where the real value lies. Now for the part you've been waiting for. Just how much is a 1977 penny really worth? We've talked about design, minting, errors, and condition, but what does that all add up to in dollars? Well, collectors have been known to pay high prices for these rare coins, especially if they're graded in mint state and have an error. And, drumroll, please, the 1977 Lincoln penny, in pristine condition, can be valued at around $1,700,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, the kind we all use in our everyday change, could be worth $1,700,000. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change or come across an old jar of coins, take a closer look. You never know when a seemingly ordinary 1977 penny could turn out to be $1 million find. Imagine that, a penny from 1977, potentially worth a fortune. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our latest coin videos. Who knows? The next penny we feature might just be the one in your pocket that's worth a small fortune. See you next time. Today, we're diving deep into a little coin with big surprises, the 1980 United States of America 1-cent coin. Yes, a penny that might just blow your mind with its hidden history, fascinating features, and shocking value. You might even be sitting on a hidden fortune, all packed into this little copper coin. So, make sure to watch till the end because we're about to unveil everything you need to know about this intriguing 1-cent coin, minted at Denver in 1980. Let's set the stage. It's 1980, a decade known for change, growth, and big hair. The Denver Mint was churning out coins, and among these, we have our star of the show, the 1980 D penny. But why is this coin so special? Here's the deal. This was a time when pennies were still being made with 95% copper and 5% zinc. That copper content makes these pennies feel substantial, and it gives them that rich, deep color we all recognize. But with rising metal prices in the late 70s, people were already starting to see these pennies as more than just pocket change. So why should we care about a 1980 D penny? Because some of these pennies have unique characteristics that collectors crave. And finding one in mint condition with that D mint mark can make it worth way more than just a cent. Let's talk about what to look for. On the obverse, or front, of the coin, you'll see Abraham Lincoln, as we're used to. But pay attention to the details. For a penny from 1980, any signs of wear, scratches, or even a faint mark can make a difference. Collectors want sharp details. Look at Lincoln's face, his hair, and even the rim of the coin. If you can spot clear definition and an undamaged surface, then you're already holding something that has potential value. Of course, there's the mint mark, the D right below the date. That D signifies it was minted in Denver, which makes it distinct from pennies minted elsewhere. And just a hint, pennies from Denver often show small, unique differences from year to year due to changes in equipment, metal quality, or even small shifts in production methods. These small differences can make certain batches way more valuable to collectors. Now, the 1980 D penny has its fair share of collectible varieties. The real prize comes if you're lucky enough to find an error coin. That's right. There are pennies out there with rare minting mistakes, double strikes, off-center strikes, or even a double die, where parts of the image appear slightly duplicated. If your 1980 D penny has any of these, it could be worth so much more. There's even a known filled mint mark variety, where the D looks a bit blurry or filled in due to minting imperfections. Check carefully because these errors add to the rarity factor, which collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Condition is king. Pennies in nearly perfect, mint state condition are graded higher. Coins graded MS-65 or even MS-67, by reputable grading services, are the ones that reach sky-high prices at auctions. So, what are these 1980 D pennies actually worth? You'd be surprised. In general, circulated 1980 D pennies go for a few cents to $1 among casual collectors. But for those in nearly perfect condition, especially with error varieties, we're looking at serious money. In recent years, some of these high-grade coins have sold at auctions for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Imagine, a penny worth thousands of dollars. And that's not all. The world of coin collecting is ever-changing, and rare finds keep going up in value as more collectors join the hunt. Alright, let's get down to the big question: what is the highest known value for a 1980 D 1-cent coin? Are you ready for this? One of these pennies, in flawless condition with the right error, could fetch up to $1,600,000, yes, you heard that right, $1,600,000 for a single penny. Now, of course, this is incredibly rare, but this penny shows us that sometimes the smallest treasures hold the biggest surprises. So, before you spend that old penny or let it gather dust, check it closely. You could be holding on to a fortune without even knowing it. A 1980 D penny could change your life if it has the right combination of rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. Who knows, maybe one of you will find a 1980 D penny worth $1,600,000, wouldn't that be something? Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin secrets, and let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. This script is packed with engaging storytelling, facts, and a suspenseful lead-up to the coin's maximum known value. It should keep viewers hooked while informing them about the potential worth of their own 1980 D penny. Today, we're diving deep into the world of American pennies, exploring the fascinating journey of the 1981 D Lincoln cent. If you're a collector, history buff, or just someone with a coin jar that's gathering dust, stay tuned, you might be sitting on a small fortune. And for those who stick around till the end, we'll reveal just how much this little penny could be worth. Trust me, the final number will blow your mind. So, what makes the 1981 D penny so special? The truth lies in its unique backstory, its minting details, and some surprising factors that contribute to its value today. Let's start with a little history. In 1981, the US Mint was on a roll. This was the era of classic copper pennies, coins that were minted with 95% copper, a percentage that made them stand out in weight and texture compared to later coins. The Denver Mint, known by the D Mint mark stamped under the date, produced millions of these pennies. But while millions were produced, the value of each penny was never meant to be more than 1 cent. So why, years later, would one of these coins be worth thousands, or even more? 1981 was actually the last year pennies were made predominantly out of copper. In 1982, a major change happened. The Mint decided to reduce costs by switching the composition of pennies from primarily copper to copper-plated zinc. The switch drastically altered the weight, feel, and even sound of pennies. As a result, these pre-1982 copper coins, including our 1981 D Lincoln penny, hold historical significance as the last of a generation. The reason that some 1981 D pennies stand out in value has to do with a few things: their condition, the quality of the strike, and errors. The D Mint mark means these coins were produced at the Denver Mint, which has its own unique characteristics. But it's not just any 1981 D penny we're talking about here, it's about finding those rare specimens that are near perfect, often called MS-67 or even higher. These grades represent coins that look almost untouched by time. Imagine finding a penny that looks as if it just rolled off the production line at the Mint, without a scratch or blemish. These top-quality coins are rare, and collectors are willing to pay handsomely for them. If you're holding a 1981 D penny in your hand right now, take a good look at it. First, check for any wear or scratches. Does the coin have a clean, glossy look? Look at Lincoln's profile, the lettering, and the overall clarity. High-quality coins with barely any wear can make a huge difference in value. The closer it is to mint condition, the higher its worth. Some coins might even have unique features, like slight variations or mint errors, adding even more to their desirability. If you spot something that looks out of the ordinary, it might be worth having your coin professionally appraised. Now, let's talk numbers. Recently, these 1981 D pennies have attracted attention in the auction world. Collectors and investors alike have been willing to pay thousands of dollars for the right coin. Imagine, something that cost only a single cent has the potential to sell for a life-changing sum. In perfect mint condition, some have sold for several $1,000s, depending on the demand. Part of what drives this value is rarity. Although millions of these pennies were produced, very few have survived in pristine condition. Copper oxidizes over time, especially when exposed to air, moisture, or handled frequently. Finding a 1981 D penny in top condition is like discovering a needle in a haystack. That rarity, coupled with the allure of copper, makes this coin highly sought after by collectors. We've covered the history, rarity, and grading, now it's time to talk about the final potential worth. For the lucky few who possess a 1981 D Lincoln penny in near-perfect condition, you could be holding a small fortune. Drumroll, please. A high-grade 1981 D penny in mint condition, with all the right qualities, could be valued at an astonishing $1,500,000. Yes, you heard that right. $1,500,000 for a penny that might be sitting in a forgotten drawer or an old coin jar. This is the true magic of coin collecting, discovering treasures hidden in plain sight. So, before you cash in your old pennies, take a closer look. You might just have a 1981 D penny worth a fortune. Whether you're a dedicated collector or new to the world of coin collecting, this penny proves that every coin has a story and potential value beyond belief. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more treasure hunting tips and fascinating coin stories. And remember, every penny counts. Until next time. This engaging script will captivate viewers, taking them through the rich history and astonishing potential value of the 1981 D penny.